First of all, hello and welcome to our first official partner event of the year. It's Marketing Circle, and it's a great opportunity for us today to connect again with our partner community and talk together on how we can boost our joint marketing activities across the globe. So this is an informal session. This is a marketing circle, and we're going to talk today about how we can generate more marketing together to generate more deals for us and our partners. We have three types briefly for especially the new partner who join us for this event for the first time. Today, we're going to deep dive into our marketing best practices of our partners. And in future, we're going to create additional sales circle to go more details on what are the shortcuts on how to close the deals. Second circle is about customer success, lesson learned by implementing, by using different approaches, solutions, resources, and how to keep our clients happy with Creatio. The third one is Marketplace Circle, and we are going to have the next session with Marketplace Circle about the new connectors, new applications, new verticals that we received from our contributors, from our partners that are helping our clients to meet their requirements in the operations working day. All right, guys, without any further ado, I really would like to introduce today our speakers because we have a great guys with us today on this call. The first one is Thomas Stewart, Executive Vice President of Solution Metrics from Canada. Hey, Thomas, how are you doing?
Hello, folks. I'm doing very well. Yourself, Alex?
Doing well. I actually look at behind your screen. We have exactly the same weather here in Boston, Massachusetts as you do. But Thomas, we look forward to asking you questions today. We have Luis Gonzalez from Portugal, General Manager of our partner, I Am Digital. Hi, Luis.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Alex. Nice to see you all.
Yeah, nice to see you as well. Bonjour, Olivier de Chanterac, co-founder of company Process First, our level 5 partner from Paris. Olivier,
bonjour.
How are you doing?
Bonjour, everybody. Yeah, nice to be with you.
Thank you for joining. And we also have Julian Mastankov, CEO of Shirma InsurTech from Bulgaria.
Hello, guys. Nice to meet you.
Great to have you on the call as well, Julian. And we have Anna Tkachenko, the Chief Marketing Officer of company Banza.
Hello. Nice to be with you.
Thank you, Anna. Anna joining us today from Ukraine. And we have two gentlemen, Andy Dovgan, Chief Growth Officer of Creatio.
Yes, this is me, and I'm very, very pleased to see all your smiley faces after this holiday season. So I hope everyone got energized, and we're going to do some really active marketing stuff in this calendar year.
Thank you, Andy. Yes, we really do, because this session is all just to bring more energy from our side, from Creatio, to all our partners, to do some good stuff together. I think we're all set for 2023. Let's make it prosperous. But we need to generate some leads, and we would like to give you the best practices, tools, and all the support from Creatio to accomplish this job. But before we start, just to make it more interactive, so you're just looking back on the screen and less maybe in some other place of your laptop, let's do the first poll. So the question we would like to start our meeting today is, what is your strategy to develop the market with Creatio this year? Because we had a very active 22, and we're going to talk about that right now. And our speakers will share the experience about the events and all the stuff that we have prepared for you today. It's going to be very insightful. But we want to hear from you. What is your strategy? And marketing team, once you're ready, please bring the results on the screen so we can quickly look at them and not to waste time, go forward. Let's say 5 seconds more. Let's look at the results. And as I see, 86% are super excited. Go, go, go. Guys, likewise from our side, we are all thrilled about this year together. And please, let's get it properly done.
Well,
all right,
what I really enjoy is that no one actually selected the slow down option, right? So no one is gonna slow down. The biggest amount of people go to aggressive go, go, go. And then there's also a little bit of the audience that is planning to maintain also the pace of 2022.
Andy, since we're having this very aggressive and ready to engage approach from partners, let's, without any further ado, let's go with the Co-Marketing Playbook. Would you like to step in here?
Yes, absolutely. And I wanted to say sincere thank you to everyone from our partner community, I would say partner family, who helped to launch the Co-Marketing Playbook. I also want to say thank you to our team who worked really hard to align our efforts and kind of expand this program. We started this program, if I'm not mistaken, in June 2022, and we actually ended up with hundreds and hundreds of joint activities. It helped us to significantly elevate everything that we do together as one family, as one community from the marketing development point of view. Just to remind you guys that Co-Marketing Playbook is a framework that includes 15 validated programs baked with historical data. And it allows us to be very scientific in regards to how we plan the development of the pipeline, right? So it allows us to share 50-50% of the investment, right? So we kind of equally contribute from the investment point of view, and it allows us to really amplify amount of joint marketing activities that we do. You can see that we have a very different options in our Co-Marketing Playbook, starting with things like webinar, down to digital PPC campaigns, to RFP programs, or external events. And this program allows each of you to select what works the best for you and what works the best for your market. So that's a quick introduction. If you haven't signed up to this program, please do that, because it's really been a tremendous success in 2022, and we really can't wait to start even increasing the pace in this calendar year.
Right. And again, another message here, we totally understand. We have right now lots of partners who are working in different regions. I see right now we have partners from the APAC region, and the way they are doing marketing today, maybe it's a bit different, and maybe some of the events are not on this slide, and we are okay with that. What Andy is trying to deliver today on this meeting is that this is what we offer by default that globally works, and this is an opportunity for us just simply to co-invest. So, for example, again, for the very new partners, I know that there are lots of new partners here on the call. We are happy to invest 50% of the investment to each and every event, and we're happy to engage, and the partner marketing managers who are on this call today, they're happy to assist you with that. So again, we are open, we are happy to invest. Let's work it out to see how this investment works. What is the process of it? Andy, would you like to elaborate on that?
Yes, so, and we also, there are two additional caveats. So we are ready to go as aggressive as you want to go with those investments. So no need for you to wait until you get to some point and then you kind of collect the MDF, etc. So if from the day one, you're ready to get aggressive with building the pipeline, we are with you. We're in the same boat. We're going to support you. And as we create those marketing plans, we create them taking into account all the recommendations that you have, because we understand that you know your local markets much better than we do. We have our data, we have our frameworks, we're happy to share them, but we're not forcing them at you. We're trying to find what works best for the region and kind of combine that with what we see as best practices here at Creatio. How to start? If you haven't started, please connect with your partner marketing manager immediately. We have 3 partner marketing managers assigned to regions such as America, Europe, and then emerging markets where we have Asia and the Middle East. So if you haven't connected with them, that's a great time to do that. Have an overview of the playbook. We're happy to make a presentation and explain all the data and science behind it. And then let's create a joint plan. Let's create this plan either for 1 quarter or for 6 months. We will gonna execute on this, and then we'll have quarterly reviews where we will be able to see what is the real contribution we've done together to the pipeline, what deals are moving, what is working the best, so that we can increase the investment and tweak the programs if needed for the next period.
I just want to also admit that we have partner account managers today with us on our call, and they already started planning for the current quarter with some of you. So that's why we just put on the slides. For some partners, we'll do this quarter already planning for the marketing activities. With some partners, we're going to go already for the next 6 or 12 months for the whole calendar, let's say, year. But again, any kind of activity you're already doing with the partner account or partner marketing managers, let's do it as we discussed at the beginning of our meeting during the poll. Let's go. Andy, I think it's time for our partners to start talking already and share the best practices. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like we've been talking a lot,
Too much.
so it's time to
lot.
give a
Enough.
microphone to our partners. So very quick intro. So I think that social metrics is one of the great examples that we developed in the previous year. They came to us with a very aggressive plan and a very strong motivation to grow Creatio practice, and very open to investments. And it's been an absolutely incredible ride. And we're looking forward to kind of continue in with this space or even increase the space. So I think that solution metric is an example of how you can really go aggressive and not wait for like quick wins, but just kind of accept the risk and then get the reward. And I'd like to introduce Tom, who is EVP and a managing partner. And Tom, take it away and talk to us a little bit more about what have you done in the marketing space.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, I want to thank the spirit of partnership that we've had with Creatio. So in speaking to our openness to investing, and I don't want to say it was blind, and it's not just an appetite for risk, but it's understanding that, you know, it's still greenfield, it's blue ocean growth out there for us. You know, there's untapped markets. So being that we enjoyed such sustained organic growth together over the last 4 years, and with the triple-digit growth of our Creatio practice in 2021, it was very clear that when 2022 came around, and I remember we first call after the New Year's and after the Christmas break, we sat down and we presented kind of an open blank page of ideas, and I think it was a significant cash investment, you know, option for us. We went, look, we want to put our money where our mouth is. So knowing that we had such a great alignment between our teams, our organizations, be it sales, marketing, even delivery, and our shared approach towards, you know, providing value to our customers, it wasn't a difficult decision. It was a question of, look, we've had triple-digit growth. We see it as sustainable. Let's put more money in. And as you know, marketing is $1 in, ideally $4, $5, $10, $15 out. So with that risk, though, it's still, you know, a bit of test and learn and optimize. Marketing is not necessarily a science, it's a bit of art. So it's a question of test what works. We have had some lessons learned, but again, it was together. So we both shared the risk, we shared the lessons, and now we're reaping the benefits. When you look at, you know, the 3-4 credit unions we've closed in the last few weeks, it goes to show that we're really getting the benefits. So if that answers your question in regards to, you know, what we did in 2022 and why we did it, it wasn't like it was a difficult decision. It wasn't a difficult discussion. It was, this works, guys. Let's jump all in.
And it really worked. Look at the number of SQLs that we've generated with you. So basically, it stated all your investment, and it was a very, let's say, it was a big investment. We can't name right now the numbers. Very big. We never had from you this
solid six-figure investment just in co-marketing funds.
Very solid six-figure investment.
Open and honest, it was a 7-figure investment if you consider our team and the total investment as an organization. For us, it was a million plus, but that's not just in co-marketing activities. That also includes our decision internally to really build a full internal marketing engine. You know, being that at the size we had a marketing coordinator, we did organic marketing, we were kind of doing a little bit here, a little bit there, you know, put the foot on the gas, get a whole bunch of leads, action leads, and then we looked at kind of what our capacity and capabilities are, and we went, okay, let's build something to help sustain our scalability. We really are looking at sustained explosive growth. We need to have a full in-house engine.
Right. Andy, I believe you have a question. I have a quick question for not like your practice in marketing grew a lot. When we were like launching, as you mentioned, 2021, we had close to zero. We didn't have any dedicated person to Creatio at all. And right now our practice, as you mentioned, tripled, and we have not only one, Tatiana, who is managing marketing, but we have other people, and we're going to show right now their photos. So tell us, what triggered this 2 years ago, before we like really jump on level 5 and did all the investment? How did you manage to calculate in this formula that your practice should be of that big size? For Creatio right now is the biggest practice for you and your organization, though you partnered before with Salesforce. You partnered before, you were the #1 partner of Sugar and other big vendors. Today, Creatio is for you the leading practice. What triggered this decision at that time? And can you just share the thoughts here?
Sure. I mean, a lot of it is an alignment of culture, alignment of organizational values, and the ways we work together. I think we've learned through working with other partners. Unfortunately, over the last few years, different organizations have taken a different approach towards the partner ecosystem. They don't value the partner ecosystem as much. And I think Creatio has made a clear example of how to champion the partnership community, because together we're going to achieve a lot more than on an individual basis. It's not a competitive market between us. We're going to achieve success together.
Right.
And unfortunately, I cannot say the same for the Salesforce and Sugar
Let's skip this
experiences
topic.
we've had.
Yeah. Thank you, Thomas.
Let's not go any deeper in that one.
Exactly. Let's just put it aside. But what's like,
There was a question that was asked on the chat, and I just want to answer. Some of the benefits that we saw in working with Creatio and co-marketing, primarily for us, was the shared cost of the activities. Shared resources. Again, we have our skills. Creatio also brings a lot to the table. So for partners, if you don't have a full service marketing capability, you're able to share and leverage each other. We're learning together. So again, Creatio brings their experience of what they're seeing in different markets, different verticals, different sectors, different geographical areas. Better co-partnership and alignment. I can't stress that you need to be engaged in order to get success. If you're doing it in a silo, good luck. And the shared expertise. So just open and honest. So that's at least what some of the benefits that we're seeing from co-marketing with Creatio, if that answers the question.
Yeah, good stuff.
thank you,
So
Thomas.
I guess let's a bit size up the team investment, right? So you guys started almost from scratch. Can you talk a little bit more about the make of your team, like in the marketing space, and
Sure.
like how big you have grown in 1 year?
Absolutely. If I look at 2021, so for context, in 2021, we were still a very active organization, multiple platforms, but we were primarily an in-house marketing coordinated group. So we didn't have a team. We had one individual that was very good at what we like to say, rubbing two pennies together and making a dollar. Very effective at leveraging, minimal budget to get, optimized results. But that means we were limited with regards to our branding, our brand perception, how much content we're creating. We were leveraging third parties. So it was one marketing coordinator managing a multitude of third-party vendors and value-add partners. And we realized that although it was cost efficient, it wasn't sustainable to support our growth and what we really wanted to achieve. We are now 4 FTEs, so 4 full-time dedicated marketing professionals, marketing director. We have a lead generation specialist. We have a marketing content manager that specializes in a lot of our digital campaigns, our nurtures, our drips. We have a marketing coordinator. We still do leverage external parties. We do still leverage third parties to help us with some translation services, additional value adds, some content creation, video editing. We don't do everything in-house, but we do have what I consider 4 FTEs, a pretty significant in-house marketing team.
Yeah, and I know that yourself, Sebastian, a lot.
That does not count the executive team. That is strictly the marketing resources. Plus, of course, our executive team contributes.
Who contributes a lot.
Our Creatio delivery center manager spends a lot of time working with our marketing team to then look at, okay, what can we do more? What type of informational thought leadership can we provide? So there is contributors from within our entire business that help augment our marketing team.
Cool stuff. Why don't we just review what you guys done? Some highlights. I know that we couldn't put everything on those slides, but let's just see what you guys done.
Quickly before we go into the specific events, 30 seconds. So in 2022, it was really test, learn, optimize. As you know, marketing is an art. You try something, you A/B test, you see the results, and then you double down where you see the value. And coming out of the confinement where we were very digital in our marketing presence and we were limited to it, it's now a return to in-person events. And it's nice to get back out there. It was nice to work alongside the different sales representatives and account executives from Creatio. But we did different events, owned and third party. We had great successes there for the one-to-ones or the executive alignment meetings like this lunch and learn with the IT digital leaders. We found it really great from a thought leadership perspective, an educational perspective. Again, brand awareness, getting Creatio in front of people, showing the value of the product, and engaging with the individuals one-on-one. That's where I think we got the most engagement. Although, again, the sales cycle is a little different. We have feedback on that. Sorry, let's go on to the next one. This was exciting. So the credit union lunch and learn has now net, I think, 3 deals and 2 more to close in the next handful of weeks. I can't say enough about how those credit union executive meetings or those types of situations where we're sitting down with decision makers has net closed 1 deals. Like I have 2 credit union projects that kicked off this week. Like it works. Sit down, get in front of them, engage with them. Deals happen. That's all I can say. I mean, there's nothing else to say. The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. So if you haven't scheduled your lunch and learn, either with credit union executives or
other verticals,
or other verticals, do it, because that's a great example of when almost anyone who attended it already converted as an opportunity.
Oh, look at this handsome gentleman in front. No. So the advanced design and manufacturing was great, albeit it's a unique industry. Their focus is not necessarily sales, but we had a great discussion around automation. Again, being that they are all manufacturing businesses, discussing how we could help automate and sustain their businesses. This is where this came in, and I think we had great traction. If anything, it started great conversations, but that was, again, a brand awareness event. Yes, we did generate leads, maybe a little less in that specific event, but the event that followed, which unfortunately we don't have a picture for, was a SMB tailored event towards providing education and enablement to small and medium business owners and leaders. That for us generated a huge amount of traction, because again, Creatio is a business growth and business enablement platform. And we were able to have really great discussions. We don't have any pictures, but I don't want to discredit the SMB space. You know, I know as much as we're targeting the larger verticals, we're targeting the mid-market and the enterprise space, there is still a lot of value in the businesses that are growing very rapidly and need a platform to excel, and they will become bigger. So, you know, the ability to upsell and cross-sell within that customer base is still very valid and very relevant for us.
Thank you, guys. Unfortunately, marketing team was already like waving to me that we need to go a bit faster. I know we had lots of events, and I know, Thomas, you wanted to talk about maybe additional 16, 17 events that are not on the slides. But there is a question here in chat from Jenny Charby, and the question is, did you get some feedback about your marketing activities from clients or warm prospects? Thomas?
No, I'll be open and honest. I saw the question, and I was a little, I'm rarely at a loss for words. I actually have not engaged with them directly to ask their feedback, but at the end of the day, you know, we look at our prospects, we look at our opportunity pipeline, so it's working. But it will be on my to-do list to bring it up with all of our AEs to say, let's get a little bit more feedback on which activities are really working. So, you know, we're not perfect. Again, learning. That's a very good question, and I will bring it to the rest of the team today, right after this meeting.
Yeah, and I guess a last question from my side. Again, I'd like to say thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for putting your faith in us. Thank you so much for really investing into the market development. I think that this approach paid off, and it's incredible to have this growth mindset and execute with you and learn with you. So what?
Just 1 second, caveat. I'm going to be shutting my mouth after. One thing that we did really learn was keeping our activities niche and targeted to ensure our ROI. It made a big difference, as opposed to just, you know, shotgun in the sky. Focusing on our niche events and industry targeted events, we've now seen, I would say, a significant uptick in conversion. So just feedback from us.
Cool stuff. And then the quick question, like, what is up for this calendar year? So are you guys?
I have 6 paragraphs to say, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to summarize it in one line. To the moon and beyond, guys. To the moon and beyond.
And
awesome.
That's the reason
Thank
why we're jumping into a car and going to Montreal to discuss your marketing plan.
Second week of February, yeah. But I just would like to say a separate thanks to the gentleman who is on the photo right now from the left side, Sebastian Forget. He believed in this partnership many years ago. We started from the very scratch. There was only idea once he already was generating millions of dollars without vendors. And I just want to please pass it on to Sebastian. I don't see him on the list right now. Thanks, Sebastian.
Unfortunately, he's currently traveling, but he did want to say thank you.
It's good.
He did want
Let him
to
travel,
say thank you
close
to
more
everyone.
deals. Okay, Thomas, thanks a lot.
You know, Creatio was, thank you so much, guys, and looking forward to next year and this year.
No worries. All right. Solution Metrics with us today on the marketing circle. Thomas, thanks once again for being our speaker. Right now we're flying to Europe, and we have company IM Digital from Portugal, and we have Luis Gonzalez, the general manager of IM Digital. Luis, how are we doing? What's up? And tell us, how was your 2022 with Creatio?
Hi, Alex. Hi, everyone. Yeah, 2022 was good. Was very good to start this physical events. To catch up with everyone in presence was very different from previous years, and in fact was a great year for us, great growth, and we will continue to do that. Regarding these topics and these co-marketing activities, just want to say that we are doing it since 2019. In fact, the first ones were very focused on social media, sharing ebooks, translating ebooks, and it was a very, very important phase, especially for growing our visibility, to get more brand awareness about Creatio. We cross here several stages, the creation of the Creatio brand, now this no-code approach. It's very were several events, several activities that give a lot of noise in the market, not only in social media, but also to the recognition of there is in the market a new product that that in fact can make the difference. But in 2022 it was very important also for us. These big events consolidate what we've been doing, the recognition of what we had done before, and increase significantly our pipeline. You can see some figures here, and with
Just to
good
talk about
results.
figures, sorry, Liz, I don't want to interrupt, but instead of figures, if we look at them, your co-marketing activities were quite fruitful. You generated out of 5, not 15 or 20. You just made 5 and generated 33 SQLs and active 19 opportunities. So tell us about this. I know that you mentioned at the beginning, the market is very close. The market, like, people know each other. And I know you've been doing lots of different events throughout the year, and our team was assisting you, but you were the first partner who organized the biggest lunch and learn in Portugal, and that actually generated for you that many leads and so many opportunities and already deals closed. Maybe you had some kind of additional, I don't know, things to in preparation or execution or follow-up. Can you just elaborate more? Because again, we have some new partners. We want to hear what was the secret sauce of getting out of that small number of marketing activities such incredible result.
Yeah, we use our qualified and non-qualified database, our direct contacts. We use direct mail campaigns, direct calls for IT leaders. We have done all that, but we have done also something different. I think that it influenced a lot because we also partnered with the CIO Net. Okay, we partner with an independent group or association of CIOs in Portugal, and we compromise with them a certain number of presences. And not only we use their network, because it was very important to share the word across their network, as in fact we really have their presence. We had 24 different companies that come from just this relationship with CIO Net, and many more recognized us also as a market reference in a brand that probably most of IT leaders didn't know so well here in Portugal. So right. In fact, this was a differentiation factor that's also bring great results.
Right. And again, Luis, you know, we all run marketing events. Can you tell us about your process or your discipline on how you are following them up? Can you share with partners, if you can, please? So you run the event, and what was your follow-up process of this event? Because it worked perfectly well. About the dates, timelines, how you're doing it, what is the channel, calling them, emailing them. Can you just elaborate more? Thanks.
Yeah, okay. So in fact, the direct contact, and tell you the telephone was not just good to bring them to the event, but also for the follow-up. In fact, all of us received millions of emails, messages, meeting requests, but we really need to get to the phone to know the person and to ask them. because this event also brings something new, that it removes the gatekeepers. So as we stand side by side with these CIOs, IT leaders, we know their faces, we know their contacts, and okay, we probably were very, also maybe very relational people. I can say that I have a lunch with not half of them, but 1/3 of them. We have a lunch meeting, one-on-one, and we also try to get from them the need of building a use case, to build a proof of concept, and to defy them to experiment, okay, to try the solution, and we were available for it. For example, I have for next month a visit from one of these leads, one of the larger wine producers, to the facilities of another industry, that's Continental Tires. So the guys from that makes wine will see how logistic works in a tire factory. But the fact is that the digital problems are the same. So direct contact, direct relationship is key for us, and not always is successful.
Right,
as
right. But
expected.
interesting fact. So basically, like while warming up them to come for this lunch and learn, you were like having the direct contact, inviting them for the lunch, like warming them up before they will just receive the full message, sitting together with the clients and other prospects or Creatio team. Like we'll come to the lunch and learn, because that's what we started with, was IDC Directions 2022. I came there with you, we had another business meetings, but interesting fact, and I just would like to share with our partner community, that during this exhibition, I was walking down all the stands, and oh, my battery running low. I need to quickly get the charger, and you will substitute me in 2 seconds. And I had a feeling, I have a feeling that every single person on this particular right now environment is a friend of yours. We met our clients, we generated straightforward couple of new leads, other governmental institutions that were so excited to hear the feedback of our existing clients who we just met. We didn't even plan these meetings, right? Everything's so casual, but having this relationship, it's crucial in your market specific, and just kudos for you. I will quickly jump out. Kate Delgado, if you're on the call, can you quickly please back us up about like the event you did together with Luis in Portugal? I'll be back literally in 20 seconds. Kate, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
thanks a lot, Alex. And thanks a lot, Luis. So this event was simply incredible. Very interesting. So amazing place, amazing people, very professional approach. So I'm digital team. So is just simply incredible, and very structured approach. So I guess that so all audience there at the event, so we're simply impressed, and both like new customers and existing customers, they are both very excited, and it seems that we are already like working on growing up the pipeline. Correct, Lish?
Yeah, and I think that joining in the same room current customers with the prospects, with some new leads, was very important, especially to hear from the voice of our customers the satisfaction that they have using Creatio, working with I'm Digital. So I think that this close relationship really works, and we will need to keep investing on it. And yes, in a couple of months we have to do it in Lisbon, an event like this, and also participate in other major events.
Let's do more. We're ready. Luis,
we're coming.
We're coming. Kate Delgado as well.
You're very welcome.
That was a plan. Yeah.
Luis, thank you very much. It was an incredible year together. Look forward to many more new events. Thanks for being our speaker today.
Thanks.
Yeah. And we got another poll, you know, so we would like to understand your budget appetites for this year. So you will now see possible ranges of the budget. So please let us know what are your appetites in regards to the investments this year. Oh
wow! Like at the beginning, it was like only the vote for the 200s.
Everyone got really inspired by Luis and by Tom. So So what
really, like, why we want to know that, because we're again, Creatio will double the amount. So basically, whatever amount you're coming to us, we're saying we're just simply like co-sharing. We're giving you the same amount of money, and we're happy to sit down, discuss this plan. And I believe this is our differentiator of Creatio. We're happy to go with co-founded approach in any country you are, and do any event that you believe will generate for us. Let's sit down and discuss it. Marketing team, we are running out of time. Can we share the results now and quickly have a look?
We got them shared. So we got 15% for 200K plus. We got 21% to fee between 50 and 199. We got 42% between 10 and 49, and then 21% less than 10K. So we have partners of different size, and we have very diverse numbers, and we appreciate your, like, every dollar you invest into the marketing, because it helps us to progress
But that's a great news that we have also 15% of partners who are ready to invest more. And we know that some partners are going to invest like close to 7-digit number. So kudos to our joint marketing. Let's make more success in your region. All right, let me go to the next slide. And we have Olivier de Chanterac, co-founder and Process First, our level 5 partner from Paris. Olivier, how are you doing?
Yes. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Fine. Doing fine. Absolutely fine.
Yeah, Olivier is one of the most productive people I personally know in this world. Like, he closes business and he brings a lot of business. He closed incredibly large account in the previous year, Francia. It's kind of for the guys from the US, it's kind of French Zillow, right? And the guys are building this pipeline, and they actually keep a very lean structure. So it's a great example. If you think like, I don't have a dedicated marketing team, how can I do marketing? Ask Olivier, because he will certainly explain you how to build multi-million pipeline with that approach. And you can see also it's a very productive approach, because we got 22 opportunities. Majority of them actually are from corporate and enterprise segment, which is also super impressive. So Olivier, talk to us about what kind of activities did you do in the previous year?
Well, I'm a marketing team on my own, so I can only cope with what I have. But basically, what we have been focusing on is really making our customers happy, so that we can rely on them, we can reference them. I think that from our nearly 35 or 40 customers, all of them are referenceable, all of them can take calls, all of them can speak to one another. And this is something that we've been investing a lot on, to get, of course, some extra deals and some upsells from them, but especially also be able to use them as external references.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's actually a great example, because Process First team kind of equally focused on both marketing to existing customers, and yes, we should be marketing to existing customers, because there are so many use cases we can find out in that category, but also going after the new business. So let's see what kind of activities we've got with Olivier. And I love actually this one. You see, we have even animated it so that we can see how you're talking. Can you share some light on what you guys did in this particular activity?
BFM TV is in France a little bit like CNN, but much smaller, of course, in terms of coverage. But it's a 24-hour open on different topics, etc., etc. And we were invited for a pitch about what is no code, basically, because they were hearing from that in the IT world, and so that was a good an interesting exercise first, and then it was really really interesting to get this done. Yes, that's funny. Now, to be honest, I cannot tell you that this brought a lot of leads or whatever, but it's brand and reputation, and this is something that we've been relaying on our networks and promoting this. But it's a good recognition anyway.
Yeah, it's an incredible thing, because it grows your brand and makes it better. Same applies to the customer stories that you guys recorded, and thank you so much for spearheading that initiative. So can you also talk to us about what kind of stimulated your desire to invest into those videos with your clients?
Yeah, just to on this one, this was this is an industrial customer who is extremely nice first, very gentle, and very happy also to promote himself in such videos. We're planning to run at least 6 or 7 of those this year. Frankly, most of our customers do not mind, or they're even happy to participate in that. It doesn't cost a lot. Just to give budget ideas to the people listening, it's probably cost us around 1,000 euros something to get this done with a professional guy coming on site, etc. But it was extremely quick. This one was made in French and in English, by the way, so it can really
let's
be
get
used.
let's get this on our site. And the thing that I also wanted to encourage you guys, like, if we have it in a local language, let's get the voiceovers so that it's also very easy to do. We have a competence in the team. We can do any English video in French or in any other language, and vice versa. So good stuff. Unfortunately, we're a bit limited on time, so we will move through the next couple of activities just to see. So this was an exciting existing customer meetup, right? So when you guys got together and celebrated joint success with your customers.
Yes, yeah, we that's the second time we did that in 2022. It's what we call a user meeting. It's not really organized by the users themselves, like proper user groups in the IT world, but basically it's absolutely great, and people love that. We launched that after the COVID things, and people were really happy to meet, to share, and we have, as you said, so many things to talk to them about, because there are so many new things popping up at Creatio, new marketplace applications, etc., that people never go on the website to discover what's up and you know and new things. So that's a great idea of sharing with them. We also played a game of sharing their details to everybody, so they are in touch with one another and can talk to them or can ask things, etc. But that was really focused on customers, no prospects. There's no prospect in this kind of events, but it did allow us to get one of our customer, French sub of a German group, for example, to introduce us to his mother company, and we signed with the mother company, and we signed with their American brand, their American subs, for example. So it's really turned into something real in terms of bringing business.
Thank you, Olivier.
Wonderful.
And I remember this first event that you did straight after COVID, and I really would like just to invite all our partners who are on this call. Dear partners, we're happy to invest in this type of the events. Bring your clients closer to yourself. Talk to them in person, bring them some presents. We're happy to invest in it. And then look at the Olivier photo here in the middle, if you see my mouse. He's super happy. So make yourself happy and organize this type
because
of
he's got a drink in the hand, so he's happy.
I saw you already, like you're super tall and drinking,
remember how you can dance from Chicago event. So
no, Andy, how Olivier can play drums and dance, it will be a separate story. But Olivier, no dancing here. It was an event.
No dance.
Let's get back to marketing, Andy.
The final question I've got for Olivier is that can you tell us how much time do you dedicate for all those kind of activities, right? So, and how do you manage that? Do you have like a dedicated, I don't know, calendar block, or how do you make sure that you do so many things on your own and with the help of your team? But it's incredible.
Well, we have 7 years behind us now, so we know exactly the events that we want to be part of. Organizing things like the user group, for example, doesn't take a lot of time because we've been through that once, etc. So it's probably less than 15% of my time doing that, but it could be more. I know you guys want me to spend more and to spend more time on that, but nevertheless,
that's very hard to say it. We want you to earn more. We want you to earn more. So that's
yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah. No, but that's there are plenty of things that needs to be done, and the problem or the local thing that we have is that, you know, most of people really want to read and to hear about, you know, French, and that's a potential concern. But for example, the no-code playbook, for example, this is something that we've been promoting, but it's super heavy, super thick in terms of reading, and 200 pages for a French guy reading to read in English is
it will be in French
okay,
soon.
great,
It's in the
great.
backlog. We are working on that.
Okay,
The team knows about
Yep.
that. Olivia,
Two
thank
quick
you so
points
much.
from me. I know we're running, but 2 points from me. Olivia, once you were talking, I see like on the cameras right now, our partner account managers and the original, SMB Global Director, Kate Delgado, was smiling with them. As soon as you start talking, our team is smiling. I really would like to keep the smile and positivity through all this year. Second point, you mentioned about joint business and joint leads. And this is maybe example for all partners. Guys, once we're doing these co-investment activities that Andy was talking about at the beginning, from Andy's perspective, being a head of marketing, he is interested to generate more of activities. From our standpoint, from channels, we really having a partner program, the regulation that every single this co-investment activity goes as your lead. Again, we're running with you lunch and learn. We're co-investing into it. Let's say $10,000 each. We're running this beautiful event. Everyone is happy. You're generating leads. All leads are considered to be as yours. Again, Creatio states on that regulation. We're changing it for 2023. And we just really would like you to feel here more confident and open. But Olivia, third thing, thank you so much. I don't see right now your colleagues, Stefan, on this slide or on this event, but please send us all the best and prosper 2023. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate your attendance today. All right, we're moving forward. We have only 10 minutes left. So Julian, we'll try to be quick, but really I would like to first say thank you for the great year together. Julian is Executive Director of Shirma InsurTech and HRM Solutions. And we also did some good stuff, Julian, right? Last year.
Yes, hello, Alex. Hello, guys. Nice to see you here on this great event. I want to share that we had a very strange year. We have 20 years experience as a company, but last year we have changed our shareholder, we have changed the name, and we have developed a huge vertical solution in the Creatio marketplace. Our idea was with all these co-marketing activities really to communicate this with first with the enterprise customers around the globe, and second with some small companies within Bulgaria, because we don't have large enterprises in Bulgaria, as you can imagine. And of course, I really want to say big thank you for this initiative to Creatio, because we had a really opportunity from a company who never did any huge or any marketing activities, being part from the big insurance group. And when we turn and want to approach our potential customers, we really jump in this nice initiative together with Creatio. We really have a great partnership in this. And for example, when you go and you have no idea what exactly to do, you get a person who can advise you. And this is exactly what we did with Julia. We had a lot of brainstorming together, and all these great results, co-results. It's not only our efforts or only Creatio efforts. As a funding, it's 50-50. As efforts, also it is 50-50. And I think the good cooperation brings us to these great results.
Julian, thank you. Thank you for changing the policy of your company, starting doing marketing with us and working with our marketing team. Indeed, we have this guidance. We have people. First of all, every single partner has got a dedicated partner marketing managers. These partner marketing managers right now are on the school. For some partners who were not doing marketing with us before, you're a new partner, you were not doing that, please contact partner account managers or write in chat or write it to me directly. You'll already have my email. We'll have a separate session, so we will at least test the waters. We'll connect you with the partner marketing managers like Julian did last year, and start generate some leads and activities. But Julian, last year, you decided to make a strong, very bold move. You decided to go to the insurance vertical, and you invested a lot. Can you elaborate more? Do you see some outcomes coming out of it? Do you see the pipeline growing? Do you see the new logo that we closed with you are bringing you this confidence to reinvest again in the next, in the current 2023?
Yes, thank you for the question, Alex. We didn't make a huge move in insurance direction because we are coming from the insurance industry, you know. The only thing is that getting out from the huge insurance holding and trying to do it ourselves, so we can of course approach more insurance companies, which was almost forbidden for us in the past 19 years. And with the help of Creatio, I would say that it's starting to give a great results. We have launched our application in the marketplace in October, and immediately we did webinar together, joint webinar. We have more than 400 registrations for the webinar and 100 participants, which I think was really great result for our joint efforts. From this 100 persons who watched our webinar, we already have one almost closed contract and 2 ongoing, which I would say for the enterprise customers for 3 months is a really huge success.
Correct. And we also closed some new deals with you, not from the insurance industry, but our more marketing approach and marketplace approach goes to insurance. I know your company even has been changed in name. So right now it's Shirma InsurTech. So you're clearly about the insurance, but please share with our partners, once you were doing these marketing activities, did you manage to connect with some target people with the help of, I would say, regular marketing activity with some executives or right sponsors? And if you had, what was the best channel to approach those people? Thank you.
Yeah, we did different campaigns for our different targets. First, this is insurance, where we mainly tried to do it over the personal invitations through social networks like LinkedIn, and some paid promos where they can catch about us, more information about what we are offering. And then we have a completely different approach when we're talking about some local Bulgarian companies, where we have also to build brand awareness about Creatio, about change of our name and so on, because we are, as Creatio, and we are totally unknown on, let's say, on the local market. And this is 2 completely different approaches, which we using the help of Creatio, we really, I would say that we did great. Yeah, this is completely different campaigns, completely different events, but in both we're achieving great results.
Right. And Julian, just tell us, I read right now your response on the question. You invested a year, we invested a year together. What is some good brand awareness activities and events you see right now, different forums in Sofia? Do you believe and do you feel that the investment you did right now, the brand is getting stronger, and that we are going in the right way? Do you feel this as a partner, that what we've been doing with you in Bulgarian market, especially in this vertical BFSI, are bringing some results, and you feel more confident and you see that your brand is being recognized more? I mean, our brand.
Definitely, Alex. I would say that all the efforts which Creatio itself is putting for this, let's say, no-code evangelization or low-code turning to no-code and things like that, it's also a very good strategy, because it's kind of diversification. You and us as a partners with the solutions which really rapidly fast we can bring to the market, to the business. And this is really great efforts, and I would say that we will have a very successful 2023 together with all these activities which we did last year, and we're going to do next month.
Thank you. Yeah, we're definitely going to do it. Look at the smiley faces of your team and our team here in the middle of the slide. And what a venue. Look at this view out of this restaurant. You like all Sofia is in your hands. Next year, let's repeat and let's collect more happy prospects that become your clients. Julian, thank you very much. I was Julian Maslikov from Sofia, the Executive Director of Shirma InsurTech. Julian, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're moving forward. We have only 5 minutes left, and we'll be very quick with the final poll of the event today. What types of marketing activities are you planning to invest in during this year with Creatio, and we have the results, I believe, shared. I don't know how do you see those results, but I see the results are starting to pop up. Lots of different options, but without any further ado, Andy, we have only 5 minutes. We still have our partners. I really would like to pass you the floor, but marketing is just giving me a quick flag that yeah, we have interesting. We have no code lunch and learn are the winners, and the second place given to digital campaigns PPC. So maybe we need to drill more next time, Andy, but on the marketing circle about the PPC campaigns, the most successful best practices from Creatio. Andy, the floor is yours.
Absolutely. Super happy to introduce Anna, who is a CMO at Benza. I think that all our partner community now knows Benza really well. The team is doing incredible stuff across all the regions. So Anna, can you quickly just outline to us what you guys have been focusing on in the previous calendar year and what types of activities you have conducted?
Hi, colleagues. My pleasure to be with you. So we started our co-marketing activities last year, and we see the effectiveness of all the channels which we used. We are developing our CEO's brand because it's one of the top drivers of company brand awareness growth and lead generation, and we planned for this year a lot of activities in social media, like content marketing and expanding the network in different channels, and mostly it's the educational content, because we want to share our knowledge, to share our expertise with
look at those
studies.
events. Like I know this person with a microphone. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like after it was my country number 10 on this business trip before I was in Portugal and all other countries. But
I actually have a question about this slide. So we see Vic, who is an amazing CEO of an amazing company. So, and I know that you guys work diligently on kind of her personal brand. So can you share a little bit more about your strategy? Like, how do you develop your CEO's personal brand, and what things do you do there?
Yeah, as I was saying, digital channels are used and planning to be used, but offline is still on a table and is one of the most effective channels for today for us. And we are really happy to provide external events, lunch and learns, and no-code days together with you guys. And actually, we had one yesterday
Wow.
with the CEO speaking slot, with client, with expo, with panel discussion, and it was really effective.
Yeah, thank you so much for sponsoring that. We got like 250 people, right?
Yeah, and actually Benza has plus 12 new leads.
Wow.
And yeah, so my best to Creatio sales and marketing team. You guys rocks. And
Anna,
yeah.
thank you from all our sales, marketing, all customer teams to you. But it was amazing. Like, we had so limited time to get prepared for this event, and 250 people in attendance as we hear, and lots of leads coming. We want to say thank you very much for doing our joint marketing. But the last question, maybe, Andy, if you don't mind, from me, what countries are you going to focus on the next year, very briefly? Because I know you're right now rocketing in the APAC region. Any plans for Europe or any other parts of the world?
Yeah, thanks. That's true. We are focused on APAC region and CIS market, especially Asian part, because it's expected to grow. But colleagues, kindly reminder for you, Benza has 200 of experts. So don't be shy to contact me.
Anna, thank you very much. Everyone knows Benza, and on our website they can read about you more in detail. Anna, thank you, because unfortunately we have only 1 minute left, actually even running out of time at all. Anna, thanks for that, and let's do another great year together. Dear partners, quick message: annual partner survey for you is ready. This is right now for you a QR code to quickly get access and give us your voice. It is super important for us to hear your voice about how we're doing on marketing, how we're doing on sales, what we need to change in partner program. We want to optimize our partner program this year, and it's time for you to give us this feedback. no code book. Andy, briefly, if you can just
Yeah,
outline.
so guys, feel free to publish no code playbook to your websites. It's absolutely free. So if you want to promote it, let's do it. We're working on like a license structure. We already got 6,000 of downloads. We got already more than 60 purchases on Amazon, even though the book is available free of charge. It's already been printed and delivered to all our regions, and you can use it as gifts to your customers and to your prospects. So use this asset, because we're getting extremely great feedback from the market. We had feedback from the best organizations of the world who enjoy reading it. So let's
send the email for us right now. If you haven't received the book, send to partner account managers email now, and me and the copy will send you this book straight forward. We were creating this list, but if you didn't get it, maybe the new year delivery is longer, but please send it to us. Final, very pre-last message, Andy, 5 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds, because it's important.
Okay.
So guys, I hope you all enjoy our new visual style and our new messaging. We've done a lot there, and we've been hearing from you and from the customers that, you know, you look so fresh, so bright, etc. Please update all the websites on your own about Creatio, about the positioning, about the brand. We have the package ready for you to use. We are happy to assist you with everything. We still see some sites with very outdated language and very bad graphics. We want to use what we have, like what is the best available for you. So please don't put that into your back burner. Let's do that. We are happy to assist you. Let's update our website.
Yeah,
okay?
We're happy to assist you. This is important message. Our partner marketing manager is happy to give you all the information and give you all the advices how to bring your website up to speed. Thank you for our event today. Next event, we're going to have February 7th, Marketplace Circle. Lots of new things to come. We are releasing CPQ by Mitra. As a quick spoiler here, please join us at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, February 7th, for the Marketplace Circle. That's our next partner event. And for today, I want to say thank you so much for being with us. And thank you for all your questions in chat. If they haven't been answered, our team will get back to you. But for today, thanks to all our speakers. Thanks to our partner community, and let's rock and roll. Let's do this year marketing, co-marketing year with Creatio. Guys, thank you very much and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.